How you guys doing? This is Rich from RICHTVLIVE, and wow, what a day today! What a day today! So I thought I'd just go live with it and just talk about the day, and it was just one of those days, man. One of those green days that we've been waiting for a very long time. It's like one of those days where there's been so much news, it's been hard to digest it all. It's been hard to digest it all the news. Crazy, crazy, crazy day. I mean, led by Afria. Wow. Afria. Unbelievable what Afria is done. Afria's taken the lead, guys. What's up? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry. Go. Oh, nice catch. So yeah, wow. So Afria goes bonkers and takes the entire sector in Canada with it. It's not just Afria. Yo, happy long weekend, everybody. Yeah, Kronos is doing a $300 million acquisition. Afria turns a massive quarter. Massive quarter. SNDL had a huge day today. Aleafia Health, rumors of them potentially being interested in CanTrust. Their stock exploded right at the end of the day. All kinds of sneak attacks all over the sector. And I'm trying to digest this all because I'm not even thinking of selling. In my opinion, this is just getting started. This is the resurrection that I've been predicting. This is just the start. If you look at the charts, we're coming off a bottom. So, in my opinion, we're going higher. We're going way higher. This is an industry that is only going to get bigger. I don't buy any of that nonsense. Oh yeah, the prices are going down in Oregon. Okay, well that's Oregon. That's Oregon. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole world out there that needs to get legalized. Now I'm hearing that the UK is getting legalized. Canada's just a small little country. Once America gets legalized, America is the holy grail. Once America gets legalized, everybody will legalize. So I'm hearing the UK is going to legalize, America's going to legalize, Mexico, Germany, all these countries are going to legalize. Then we're going to get countries like India, countries like China. Like, dude, just think about the potential of this plant. What the plant can do with hemp, what the plant can do with CBDs, what the plant can do with cannabis. This is a movement. There are cannabis enthusiasts all over the world watching Rich TV Live. Thanks to YouTube, you guys are the greatest streaming platform in the universe. Literally, people all over the world get a chance to see these videos. Now, whether it's live or whether it's after we're live, people will get the opportunity to see this video. And then they'll take a look at all the different picks that we talk about here in the community. And don't kid yourselves, we have the best picks. If there's ever a pick that's moving, we talk about it. If you haven't noticed, ZMA, we called it before it exploded. BevCana, we called it before it exploded. High Tide, we called it before it exploded. In a bear market, we continue to call winners. Have you guys noticed that? Have you noticed that trend? Patriot One Technologies, we called that winner. There's a trend here. If you guys haven't noticed, there's a trend here. And the key right now is if you look at the entire cannabis sector, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Everything is hitting a bottom. It's a 52-week low for the whole sector. So you think we're not going to come back up? You think T-God's not going to go back up over $3 when it IPO'd at around $3.60? You think it's not going to go up? You think that Afria is not going to go up when it hits $6.90 in Canada? It hasn't been at $6.90 for like a year. Or at least like 6 months after the last scandal that got their CEO fired. Vic Neufeld, remember him? Everybody forgets how quickly people forget. All of a sudden, everybody's talking about Afria is the greatest thing since sliced bread. How quickly people forget the scandal that rocked Afria. People are forgetting. All of a sudden, it's up 40%. Everybody forgets. What scandal? Afria is the hottest stock in the world. What scandal? What were they doing in Jamaica? That's the markets, man. One day you're a hero, next day you're a zero. One day you're a zero, next day you're a hero. Hey, man, just buy the bottoms, man. People are like, Rich, when do I sell? When do I sell? I'm like, when you see profit, sell. Because as quickly as you see profit, you can see losses. So when you have an opportunity to take your profit, take your profit. Yo, how you guys doing, man? Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, man, buying bottoms, guys. Did you guys see my picks for August? Man, Afria and Aurora, they're just so cheap, man. This is like a summer blowout sale. Look at the charts. This is, I'm telling you, you guys can't, the charts don't lie, but people do, guys. Trust me. Do you honestly think these stocks are just going to disappear? These companies' revenues are getting bigger. They're going to get bigger, and they're going to get bigger, and they're going to get bigger. This is just the beginning. I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I correctly predicted Canopy Growth, Aurora Cannabis, Village Farms, Kronos Group, every single one of these companies, Afria, Organogram. Go back to 2017 and go and look at the videos. Go and look at every single one of those videos. And guys, while you're here, smash the like button, man. Come on. 1, 2, hit that. And while we're live, just share this video. Share it. Let people know your boy Rich is live. Let's just talk about it. Let's talk about the beautiful green. This green plant. Let's talk about it. You know, I'm just laid back and easygoing, man. I'm just laid back and I'm an easygoing guy, man. Laid back and easygoing. That's it. Just laid back and easygoing, man. Just laid back, easygoing guy, man. Markets are red and the cannabis sector is green on a Friday. It's a wonderful thing. And that's because we are cannabis stock enthusiasts. And when 50% of the world smokes weed, do you not think that this is a big sector? When 50% of the world smokes weed and the other 50% will take CBDs or use a hemp product. Because hemp is going to be used in clothing. It's used to make pens. Man, you can use hemp for so many things. And then you can use CBDs for medicine and for food and drinks. And then you can use cannabis for pain and epilepsy, seizures. UFC fighters are going to be using it. And now I'm hearing people are saying that at least one other sport is going to sign a deal with CBDs. I predict we're going to see either the NFL or the NBA sign a deal with CBD, education and research. That's how big CBDs are. And then cannabis use for injuries, stress, fatigue, pain, suffering, everything. Like there's so many uses of this plant. And I've been talking about it for 2.5 years. And I mean, I've correctly predicted all of these companies. And now our community just continues to bring winners. I mean, we are, as far as I'm concerned, we're the #1 place because I watch all of the different promoters that give out alerts. So I see all the alerts. Plus, the community's constantly bringing picks. Plus, I have my own opinions about picks. So when you put it all together, we have a pretty powerful force. I think we have a pretty powerful voice. We are cannabis stock enthusiasts. I'm also a cryptocurrency enthusiast. I love sports. I love entertainment. I love just communicating with the people. And, you know, I believe that this community is becoming a powerful force. And we have a voice. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the green plant. And let's talk about the green day. I'd love to know your opinion. I'm chilling. It's a Friday. I would love to know your opinion about this beautiful plant and this beautiful green day. So please, drop your opinions. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited about the fact that Afria is exploding? What do you guys think about CanTrust? Hey man, I think Xena just got 2 licenses, guys. Xena just got 2 licenses today. So I'm waiting confirmation from some of my colleagues at Zenabis about these licenses. I want to know if this is Langley because they didn't mention Langley, but they mentioned some numbered companies. If those numbered companies own the licenses to Langley, this could be huge news. Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing, AJ? I think Xena's a buy. Hell yeah. I think Xena's a buy. For sure. Dollar bills all the way around. People winning all over the place today, man. People telling me they're buying MasterCard. People telling me that they're buying Zenabis. People telling me that they're buying Afria. I'm hearing that all over the place today from people everywhere. Bevcana having a monster day. Aurora having a monster day. Canopy having a nice day. The entire sector in cannabis up 5.24%. Yeah, you know what? I think that might have been a foresight. I think AUSA should be in the top 10. I think that it might have been a foresight. I got so many picks in my head, man. I honestly forgot about AUSA. They should be in the top 10. I'd have to really look in there and see how I'd move that around. But I believe AUSA should be in my top 10. So that was a force, you know, like this is why I need the community, man. You know, sometimes I got so many picks I'm looking at, I totally forgot about AUSA. They should be in the top 10. That was a mistake. But I'm going to do another top 10 video under $2. I'll put them in that video because I believe they'll be over $1. AUSA. Man, we need green because we're so low. Like, everybody's saying it in the cannabis sector. We've touched the bottom. We're kissing the bottom. Yo, guys, smash that like button, man. We're live on a Friday. You're with your boy, Rich. Your opinions matter here. You have a voice. This green plant is going to give us freedom. It is the hottest sector in the world. I predict this will be the hottest sector in the world. Canopy growth will be like IBM. Aurora Cannabis will be the future Apple. This is what I'm predicting. Zenabis will be a major player. They'll be a player in this game. Zenabis will be like Lowe's, everyone's hardware store. You're going to go to Zenabis and you're going to get cannabis. You're going to get CBDs. You can order from them, okay? Anywhere in the world. Think about it. And they have a great brand and they have great products and they're going to put it everywhere all over the world. So when you see companies like Canopy Growth, Aurora Cannabis, Afria, and they're going global, don't get it twisted. Don't listen to what people are saying. We are doing the research right here. 61 people strong, 27 likes. Share this everywhere, man. We've been doing the research for 2.5 years. Do you think I don't know what I'm looking for? You think I don't see another organogram when I look at Zenabis? You don't think I see another Canopy Growth when I look at Suniva? You think I don't see another Afria when I see Hexo? Curaleaf had a chance to be so big. They made a mistake. But companies come back from mistakes. Look at Afria. Afria's coming back from big mistakes. Organogram has come back from big mistakes in the sector. Oh, Zenabis is going to be huge. Guys, think about it. They just sold $30 million worth of product to Tilray. They sold another $10 million worth of product to another LP. So think about it. Zenabis is going to be a part of the sector because other companies, when they need cannabis and they have a license, they can buy it from Zenabis. So they're going to have a place in the sector. This is like a big pie, and everyone's going to want a little piece. Some of the big guys want a really big piece. That's why they're trying to spend so much. That's why Bruce Linton was trying to spend so much. And the guys from Constellation Brands, they said, no, you're spending too much money. Slow it down, bro. And he was like, no, we need to do this. This is a race. Other guys want this market and that market. We got to go first. And they're like, no, man, you're spending too much money. You're spending too much money. Calm it down. And he didn't listen. They got rid of him. Now, if they start showing revenue, oh boy, could we see Canopy skyrocket? I think Canopy's a buy. I think everything is a buy. That's my opinion. Now go out there and, not everything, obviously, but the cannabis sector as a whole is at a bottom. Look at the chart. It is at the bottom. When it makes another resurrection, and it will, it'll be epic, and that'll be your opportunity to get ROI, to get returns on your investment. So this is an opportunity of a lifetime. This is a sector that will only get bigger. The sector will only get better. And don't listen to the noise. Don't listen to what other people are saying. Because I'm telling you right now, this is a sector that's going to make more millionaires and billionaires than any other sector in the world. The only other sector that's going to compete with this sector, because this sector is being driven by millennials, okay? And they love to use their CBDs in their cannabis. That's a fact. And they're going to continue to use their CBDs in cannabis, and they're going to invest in their cannabis stocks, and their CBD stocks, and their hemp stocks. They're cannabis enthusiasts. It's different. Why do you think Canopy went down? Because they fired Bruce. Bruce was very popular. All the cannabis enthusiasts started selling off. So now Canopy has no choice. After Afria showed a revenue profit, now earnings per share, now there's pressure on Aurora to do the same. There's pressure on Canopy Growth to do the same. There's pressure on everybody to do the same because now Afria is a unicorn. They showed profit when everybody else is spending. They showed a profit. They're a unicorn. Everybody else is chasing Afria now. That's a fact. Because everybody else is spending more than they're making. That's why they have to continue to sell stock to raise capital. Nudica says, I don't think Canopy will show a profit. Their losses were huge. Yeah, I don't think they will either, but I think that now that they're getting new management in place, they're going to take steps to get into profit sooner than they would have if they had Bruce in place. So I think they're going to restructure and they're going to make a move. When, I don't know. Yo, how you doing, Mark? How you doing, Duarte? Yeah, Duarte's saying that he thinks that Canopy brings back Bruce. Yeah, I think they'll bring back Bruce. I think they'll realize that it wasn't a popular move. And if they bring back Bruce as a consultant, a senior consultant to the company, he'll add a lot of value. Kind of like, as part of their brand, founder. I think he needs to be a part of it. And he wants to be a part of it, and he said all the right things on his exit, and he's done all the right things to, I believe, still be a part of it, to maintain, a part of this company, relationship with the company. But, I just believe that this sector is only going to get bigger. No, I'm holding my Suniva. I'm not looking to sell it. Not at these prices. Hell no. Yeah, 48 North is going to be huge, man. 48 North is going to be huge. Yeah, just like Apple brought back jobs. I think they're going to do a similar thing. I agree with that. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, I did a video on Blueberry. I think Blueberry has a lot of potential. They have potential to be absolutely huge. Colombia, South America. It's a whole nother world out there, man. What am I hearing about Alife and Cantra's deal? I just heard it in our group chat. And then the stock exploded. So I don't know. Rich, if you have any word on Zenibus and the licenses, posted on your Instagram. Yeah, I haven't got word yet. Man. As soon as I get word, I'll be telling you guys, man, because we have a lot of people within our community that are sending me messages 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Like, I'm on my phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm using like 1 gig of data a day. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I think beverages are going to go up for sure. BevCana had a huge day today. So yeah, I think beverages are going to go up. Sproutly's in my top 10. Did you guys see my top 10 today? I got a top 10 under $1. Hey, thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Let's go viral, man. This is about you guys getting rich and famous. It's not about me, man. You guys don't get it. I don't care about that. I just want to do something big. Man. And we got a good group. Our group finds winners, man. Our community finds winners. Agra had a nice day today. Meta's going to be a giant. Meta's going to be a freaking giant. I want to find these companies before they explode. Even companies like Vivo, they're not in my top 10. I had them in my top 10. But I couldn't keep them in my top 10 because they're just so disappointing. But yeah, they're damn cheap. Vivo's so cheap. Makes no sense. Vivo has like 200 million in the bank. Makes no sense. I think that Zenibus has a ton of potential. So does 48 North. I think they both do. You didn't see no boats? Yeah, I know you weren't looking at no boats, bro. I know the view you were looking at. We're on the same wavelength. Smash that thumbs up. That's what I'm saying. Entourage vids. I think that we are real life entourage. Like, that's what Rich TV is. We are real life business entourage. Every day we're in the stock market. We go in traveling down to villas, and it's only going to get bigger. I promise you that. I'm going to buy more villas, and we're going to travel even more, and the entourage is going to get bigger, and it's going to get bigger, and it's going to get bigger, and it's going to get bigger, man. Because I'm telling you right now, man, we got a lot of richaholics all over the world because we winning. That's straight up winning. It's straight up winning, man. This community is powerful. Straight up powerful. And people are messaging me from everywhere. People know who we are. I'm following people on Instagram. I'm following people on Twitter. People are following us. People know who we are. People know who we are. This community is powerful, man. This community is very powerful. And it's because of the power of the plant. It's the power of the plant, It's the power of the plant. And then the people within the community that have been watching for 2.5 years, 3 years, 4 years, been watching these stocks every single day. And we're starting to learn the bottoms and we're learning the tops. And when you get in low and you can sell high, you can make a profit. And like every day, listen to BNN. I'm in my car, put on BNN. People call in. They call the fund managers. What's your opinion on Canopy Growth? Oh, yeah, other than shorting it, I wouldn't buy it. It's overvalued. How can you justify the price to earning ratios? How can you justify the earning per share? This is all I hear. Finally on Friday, one guy, they're like, what do you think about the cannabis ETF? He goes, I think it's a wonderful, huge opportunity, extremely volatile. Which I agree, highly volatile sector. but there's wonderful opportunities there. Loved it. It was like glory to my ears. It was like porn. It was like radio porn for me. I was like, damn, that's good. Yes. Like, finally, you know? Oh, man. Like, finally, somebody likes the cannabis. Like, what the hell's wrong with you people? You know? Chronos Group up 1,000% in 2 years. Canopy Growth up 1,000% in 2 years. Village Farms up like 1,000% in 2 years. And you don't like the sector? What do you mean you don't like the sector? Yo, we know this is coming up, man. We know this is coming up. Planet 13 is in my top 10 for August. I love Planet 13. Cannabis in Vegas. People all over the world travel to Vegas. Now you can go and get weed? Like, are you serious? It's perfect. It's the best travel destination in America. Everybody goes to Vegas from all over the world. It is like, I don't know, the best place for the UFC. Vegas is the spot. And now you got cannabis there. It's perfect. What do you mean? Planet 13 is perfect. Planet 13 is perfect. Vegas for weed is perfect. They deliver it right to your room, man. You don't even have to leave your hotel. They'll deliver it right to your door. That is door-to-door service. Yeah, ALEF, man. It's a beast. ALEF is a beast. What do you mean? We know this. We already know this. You're about to take a dab while listening? Well, enjoy that dab, man. Use with responsibility. Be smart. Peace, love, and harmony, man. That's all we want here at Rich TV Live. I just want the best for you guys, and I want you guys to invest in the best. If you have an opportunity to invest in a penny stock or invest in Visa, what do you think I would refer or recommend for you to do? I would tell you to buy Visa. I'd tell you to buy Visa. Visa now has a $205 price target. That's a perfect buy. That's an easy 10%. And you're buying a stock that gives dividends, and you're buying, like, everyone's going to keep using their Visa. People are going to keep traveling and using their Visa for points. It's perfect. So I want our community buying Visa. I want our community buying MasterCard. I want our community buying Lowe's. I want our community buying Facebook. I want our community buying Apple. I want our community buying Berkshire Hathaway. I want our community buying Goldman Sachs. I want our community buying, oh, I don't know. What haven't I mentioned? Tesla. I want our community buying, oh, I don't know, Bank of America. I want our community buying, do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I want us to buy all the best stocks. But I also want us to pay attention to the cannabis sector, because it is the fastest growing, newest, legalized sector in the world. And we get a chance to be a part of it from the beginning. So just think about the guys that are in the oil sector, and they've been in it for 30 years or 50 years, or the guys that are in the gold sector, and they've been in it for 30 years or 50 years. Guys, we're only into this for 2.5 years. Think about that. I'm a single dad, just started making videos 2.5 years ago, and I went from a YouTube fan, just watching YouTube, and I'm still a YouTube fan, and I still watch YouTube, but now I just turn on the camera. That's it. And I'm not doing anything different other than just turning on the camera. Do I think Namaste will go back up over $3? Eventually, yes. I believe they will. I believe that the sector will continue to grow. I believe that the sector will continue to mature. And I believe that this sector will continue to just get bigger and bigger and eventually be the biggest sector in the world. Because everybody will use either hemp, CBDs, or cannabis. Everybody. You're going to be using it in drinks. You're going to be using it in food. You're going to be using it in medicine. You're going to be using it in clothes. You're going to be using it in pens. You're going to be using it in everything. So I can't see how the sector doesn't become the biggest sector in the world. And you get an opportunity to be a part of it just by being here. That's the beauty, because eventually one day when we're on Netflix, and Netflix, if you're watching, we'd love to have a series with you guys. Rich TV Live on Netflix. It's perfect, man. And then we tell your stories. You guys, the members, you guys give us the picks. Members win. It's a glorious situation. I got it all up here. It's a blueprint. It's a lot of guys trying to do what we're doing. There's a lot of guys. And I respect that. It's good. Let it be out there because it just creates more awareness. It just creates more awareness. Yeah, Justin's a beast, man. Justin's such a beast, man. Justin called ZMA. Justin bought Afria the day before it exploded and told our whole community. This is ridiculous. What price will Charlotte's Web reach? I think Charlotte's Web is the biggest CBD company in the world. I believe one day it'll be at $100. I believe Charlotte's Web will make $1 billion. I believe that Aurora will make $1 billion. I believe that Canopy Growth will make $1 billion. I believe that Afria will make $1 billion. I believe that Zenibus will make $1 billion. There's a few companies out there that will make $1 billion. I believe Harvest Health and Recreation will make $1 billion. Like there's companies out there that are going to be absolute giants. Cureleaf will make $1 billion. MedMen will make $1 billion. So Tilt will make $1 billion. Like these companies are going to make a lot of money and they're going to go through ups and downs. We get an opportunity to be a part of it. Don't listen to the noise, the outside people that are not part of this. Understand what this is for us. This is our opportunity. This is our world. People don't like our world, that's fine. Don't play in our world. But we like our world. Our world has a lot of liquidity. It has a lot of real growth stories. We have real products. We're not gold where you're digging holes. We are growing weed. So there's a product always, and we're selling it. So as long as people are doing business the right way, this is an industry that will only get bigger. It will only get bigger. I agree, Mark. Big institutions haven't even touched anything yet. The big institutions are only buying Canopy Growth, Kronos Group, GW Pharma, Zinarba Pharmaceuticals. They're only touching some of the bigger ones. They're not touching the smaller companies. And they definitely aren't touching like the penny stocks. You know, they're not getting into the penny stocks. Like, I mean, there is a portion of the fund that might be part of the risk portion that will buy OTC stocks and penny stocks, but it won't be a big part of the fund. It won't be more than 10 or 20% of the fund ever. They're always going to have a big portion of their fund that's going to be very secure, safe, dividend paying stocks like Visa, like MasterCard, like the S&P 500 that are growth products that are just going to go up over time, and they're more safe. Yeah, there's going to be some stocks going to have red days. You can't expect every stock to be green. Yeah, I think WeedMD is going to be a really good company. I like WeedMD. You know, I just really want to make sure you guys understand the opportunity we have. Don't get focused by all the haters. Yeah, people that use cannabis spend money on cannabis. This cannabis sector is only going to get bigger. As the private sector that's illegal becomes legalized, it's going to take, 10, 20 years. But when that becomes like, when the illegal side is gone, like alcohol, you don't hear about people selling alcohol. So eventually when you don't hear about people selling weed anymore and it's all public, that's different. That's a whole different world. You're talking about a lot more profit. And when these companies are not focused on growth, they're just focused on making money, and they focus on just reaching capacity, then they're going to focus more on research and having better product. And they're going to really focus on their product as opposed to focus on just growth. They're going to focus on having the best product. Then it's going to be astronomical. The growth potential will just be astronomical. And that's what I really want people to understand here. Yes, cannabis education. Cannabis education is huge. That's what this is. We are cannabis education. That's why we're in the CBD business. That's why we're in the media business. That's why we're in the education business. That's why we're in the entertainment business. I believe this is the most exciting sector in the world. It's also still illegal in America. YouTube, because it's an American company, they have a conflict of interest with cannabis. Like when I put the word cannabis out there, I automatically am taking the risk of getting these videos flagged. because it's still considered federally illegal, even though it's legal in a lot of states on a state level in America. I believe it's 12 states. So there's many states still to go, but Canada is fully federally legal. Portugal is fully federally legal. Certain countries out there all over the world are going to become federally legal, like Canada. The cannabis is the most complete vitamin in the world. The millennials love weed. Think in 10 years. Well, this is why I'm talking about this, guys. Because I'm trying to make you guys understand our opportunity, your opportunity. You guys can have your own CBD company. You guys can have your own cannabis company. Like, do you understand how big that is? Like, Bruce Linton started from Smiths Falls, Ontario, a small little city in Ontario, and he turned himself into a billionaire in like 6 years. That's astronomical growth. So anyone out there can do this. Yes, everyone loves weed. Or if you don't love weed, you love hemp or you love cannabis. You love CBDs. You love some part of this industry. In one way or another, people are starting to open up to the ideas of using CBDs. Oh, okay, I don't want to smoke it, but I can take an oil. I can take a gummy bear. Yeah, the money is big, man. The money's big. And the reality is, as this industry gets bigger, Shelby, there's going to be a lot of money. There's going to be a lot of money to be made. And I want to make sure that we're a part of that. You know, we're going to be a part of history. This is history in the making. Yeah, blueberries are awesome. Yeah, I think that having the education campus is going to be huge. I think all of this is a part of the industry just getting bigger. It's going to just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And we're going to be a part of it. You get a chance to be a part of it. And with companies like Afria and Aurora Cannabis, Canopy Growth, and Curaleaf, and Leafia Health, and Zenibus, and Seniva, and MedMen. Oh man. Acreage, Village Farms, Charlotte's Web. What else am I missing, man? We talk about all the best companies every day. I don't like taking pills. I'll take CBDs over pills any day. Yeah, Oxley. So, yeah, you guys are bringing up Oxley. Oxley, if you guys watch my top 10 video I did today, under $1, Oxley's my number one pick. And today they went to $1. So, you guys, if you've been watching Rich TV Live, you know I've liked Oxley since the beginning. They've been a huge disappointment so far. They went up and then they came down. Now they're starting to climb up again. They're on their way up. I like them, but you know, they got to get their act together. You know, people have to have a plan for their stock. And if you guys don't have a plan for your stock, holler at your boy. I would love to help you create more awareness, because we have real investors that are watching our show every day that have a voice here. And we'd love to learn about your company, get you on the show, interview you, introduce you to different people all over town that love to buy cannabis stocks and love to help you tell your story legally and properly and professionally. Yeah, I love Hexo, man. I own Hexo. Yeah, Halo could be a beast. I got Labs. I think Labs is going to be a beast. Valens Growworks looks like a beast. I mean, there's so many good companies. Radiant Technologies is part of my top 10. I think they're going to be a beast. There's so many good companies. So I just want to make sure people understand, like, we have such a great opportunity here. Don't panic. Don't get caught up in the lows and the highs. Buy when everything is low, like now. That's the time to buy. And then when things go up and you're in the green, don't be sitting there saying, hey, should I be selling? You already know the answer to that. If you're in the green, that's the time to sell. You can always buy it again. When it dips again, you can buy it again. And then when it goes up, you can sell it again. And that's what the great traders do. They buy low and they sell high. It's like real estate. You buy low, you sell high. I mean, it's the same concept. It's not rocket science. And we're good at it. We talk about it every day in our community, and we're good at it. ZYNE, Cura, Afria, Cresco. Great picks, Entourage. Duran Grant says loading up on yield growth. Yeah, boss. Dylan says Cresco. Yeah, Cresco is a beast too. Man, if something's tanking hard and it's a great company, that's a buying opportunity. Yeah, take your profits and run. If you've made 12% on TrueLeaf 4 times in 1 year, that means you made 50% on one stock in 1 year. That's big. That's really big. Peter says, to be honest, I sold all my stuff today and waiting to enter again. Take that money and run. Take it, man. Have a great weekend. You feel like you got bullets for Monday. You got profit. The only reason why we trade is to win. And then it mind boggles me when people are up and they don't sell. Like, take your money and run. That's why we trade. Take your money and run, man. Thank the stock gods for your daily bread. Take your money and run. That's the rich system. We've been talking about it for 2.5 years. Entourage says first, Cresco Labs. AJ says, our group of investors, Cureleaf, Cresco, Planet 13, C-Web, Stralis, Aurora, Canopy. Love your picks, man. Great picks. Scott L says, Emerald Health is moving also. Yes, they've been moving. Good picks, man. I love the way you guys are thinking. And great minds think alike. And we've come a long way in 2.5 years. A long way. August is going to be a huge month for earnings. C-Web is reporting, Tony, yes. Peter says, war on Monday. Remember Money Mondays, a year. Oh, you guys got a lot of messages popping up. A year ago, haha, on the daily. Yeah, man. Money Mondays, baby. What's going on with CanTrust? CanTrust has to clean up their act, man. We've seen Afria do it. Now it's CanTrust's turn. Yeah, Zenobus got some licenses today. Zenobus is just it's my little baby, man. It's just a baby. Everyone wants to slap the baby around. They want to talk bad about my baby. I was like, yo, man, don't talk bad about my baby. That's my baby, man, Zenobus. That's my baby, man. That gets me excited when I think about Zenobus. I think about how big of a home run it's going to be. My goodness. The numbers are astronomical. When I say it, people, they're all, yeah. 30 billion by 2024. 30 billion by 2024. You heard it here first. Zenobus, 30 billion by 2024. So we at 2019. What do you think the price would be on Zenobus at 30 billion in 2024? Who is Coca-Cola going to join with? It's a good question. Yeah, maybe Afria. Maybe Aurora. Antonio says, I got my girlfriend and a bunch of my buddies on Xena, even strangers. Hey, man. It's just so much potential, man. So much potential. You guys can go to their facilities. They're coast to coast. Take a guess on Xena price at that value. I mean, I have no idea. $100 at least by 2024? Can I wait 5 years? That's the question. Joe says, hey, Rich, finally, Agra and Xena are going to rebound. These stocks have the most to gain. They are still in infancy, but before October, these two stocks will pop the most. These two stocks are in the top 5. In my top 5. I agree, Joe. They're beasts. Absolute beasts. I own them both. Entourage Vid says, what's going to happen with CTST? Do you have any idea, Rich? I think they're going to rebound. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that, it's just going to disappear. Like, it's just going to, just like everything else. Hopefully they just pay a fine. Manny says, bought ACB today. I don't know. What do you think, Matt? What do you think the Xena price is at that value? Dustin says fire and flour. They sell everybody's weed. And don't forget Monday's a holiday. TSX closed. Yes. I know, which sucks. Jazz Paramar says, where can I buy? Nudica says, I hope start selling oils. That'll be huge. Nudica says, Zena. Frank says, Oxley will be the biggest Canadian winner in 2019-2020. Wow. Oxley has that potential. I told you guys they're my number one pick under $1, and they hit $1. I had to drop the video before they hit $1, and they did. Lorenzo says, Rich, love seeing you live, bro. Yo, love seeing you guys, man. I live for you guys, man. That's why I do this. Halo, where can I buy? Scott says, Plus Products moving, also California Edible Company. Yeah, I like Plus Products. I gotta look into them more. Joe Namaste says, Namaste will shock the world. $3.75 per share Canadian by October 15th. You heard it here first. T-God, $8.25 by October 15th. Wow. Whoo, those are some big numbers, bro. I hope it happens. I don't know if I could see that happening, but whew, big numbers would be nice. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Clean me up, Scotty says, I like Oxley, just be careful with their warrants. Well, that's how they raise so much money, right? It's pretty genius. You sell the warrants, you raise the capital, money comes into the company. You can use that capital for whatever you want. I kind of like the fact that they use the warrants to raise capital. I like the fact that Zenabis is doing that too. So I like the fact that companies have warrants that they can sell, and we can buy them and we can profit from them. I think we need to profit from warrants more, and I need to talk about warrants more, because when we buy warrants, we're supporting these companies, and we're cannabis enthusiasts, so we should be supporting these companies. So buying the warrants actually supports these companies. And warrants have a strike price, so a certain price you're kind of exercised, you're like forced to sell. Your broker will contact you and be like, you got to sell in the next 30 days. So you're supporting the company, the money comes into the company treasury. It's a good thing. Halo is on the New Exchange. Frank says, Rich, get my business tees this week, sending you one. Sweet, send it. Joe says, just like the CEO of Aurora said, you will never see these levels in the future ever again. We are making history. I agree. Christine says, Sundial, newest NASDAQ listing. Where did they sprout from? Anyone know their story? Yeah, I've been looking into them a little bit. I wasn't that impressed with their financials and their revenues, but clearly they're on the senior exchange on the NASDAQ, and they had a crazy, horrible first day, but they had a massive day today. David James says, someone on Yahoo chat said Zenabis got their license for Langley. I'm assuming that's what it is, man. But I don't want to be the one to say it unless I see it in the press release. Scott says, Plus Products, I believe, has a small float. Let me know what the float is, if you could do that digging. Matt says, Josh, talk to your bank. I invest through TD Bank. Same with me. It's a meeting at the bank. They have an app and web services to help you out. $9 a transaction with quarterly. $9 a transaction with quarterly fees if you hold less than 15K. Neptune Wellness Thoughts. I like Neptune. It's another extraction play, and I like extraction plays. So Neptune is a beast, and they've been on fire, but I don't like chasing, so I would have liked getting them a little earlier. Dylan says, grow in Alberta, Canada. Adam says, Zenabis got licensed to grow 9,000 kgs for Langley, I think. Ooh-wee. That's just a little start. That's a little taste. That's just a little taste. Liking my buddy's pick, Blueberry Medicals. Neurosis's pick. Dylan says, at one point, rumor was Sundial was going to take over Sugarbud. Guess that didn't happen. Both grow in Alberta. Oh, okay, very good. Lorenzo says, POTN. What do you think, Rich? I don't know. I don't really like those old school converted cannabis companies too much. I like the new ones. Matt says, I bought blueberries too. I hope you win big, buddy. Eric says, Zena's volume concerns me. Yeah, I mean, their volume isn't very big, but you have to remember, they're just a brand new company, right? They're only in their first year since they did their RTO. They haven't even been in business for a year since they did their RTO. So I think a lot of people have to realize, like, Zenabis is kind of where Canopy was in, like, 2015, 2016. You know, like, they're just getting started. Joe says, here's a gift to all my Rich TV followers. Chemistry, CHM. Yeah, they're going to be a beast, bro. Great pick. Dylan says, Sundial grows in Alberta, Canada. Thank you for that. I didn't know that. Duarte says, Suniva needs some news. I was very disappointed in them today. Yeah, I think that Suniva's going to have their turn. Guys, you have to remember, everybody's going to take their turn. Suniva is going to have their time. Zenabis is going to have their time. Today was Afria's day. Before today, Afria had a lot of bad days. But really quickly in one day, with a little bit of good news, these companies can change everything. And a lot of these companies have the opportunity to do big things like what Afria is doing, Suniva included. And remember, Suniva is going to be growing in California. California. Pretty big market. Size of Canada. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. They're going to go everywhere. Have a great long weekend, Adam. Tony says, C-Web said on the last earnings call that international expansion is in the works. Beautiful. Frank asked, Universal McLeod Corp. I like the company. I like their technology. I think they have a great future. Eric says, don't want to chase now. Yeah, you don't need to chase. Wait for the dips. They're going to be there. Beth says, what's with Zinarba dropping? I think companies are going to go up and down. ZYNE. It's a buying opportunity. Joe says, Rich, I haven't lost once with your picks. I'm patient and agree with your investment style. That's great, Joe. I'm really happy that you haven't lost once, bro. You're a beast. Eduardo says, I'm with MCLD for the long run. Been with them for a few months already. Skinny Bear says, do you have holdings with ZYNE? No, I bought them at 5. I sold them at 7. I watched them go to 15. Now they're back down again. I'd like to buy them again. I probably will. Tony asked, current thoughts on 48 North. I think they're going to be a beast. Watch my video earlier today. I went through a little bit of their due diligence. I think they're going to be a beast. I like their management. I think they're going to do well. Mark Pepper says, like the management of Blueberries, and they're in Colombia. I think the Colombia market's going to be big. Frank says, always have patience. Wait for 52-week lows. Be a sniper, man. Be a ninja. BW says, what's your analysis on Sproutley's share structure? Float 100% of shares and only 280 million-ish, 280,000-ish shorts. Yeah, I think Sproutley's going to be a beast, man. Sproutley's going to explode. That's what I think about Sproutley. I love him. Yeah, man, we just got to hunt bottoms of all the best companies. Invest in the best. The best is blessed. Eric says, do you think I should have sold my Oxley today? If you've seen profits and it's like 10% or more, I'm always got my finger on the trigger and I'm always ready to just take my profit and then just reset. And then just wait to see what happens. Because on Monday, if they go green again, you can buy it. You could start what you started with and just buy it. And if it goes up, you can make another 1,000. Just take your profit out, take your original principal out, and then do another trade, and then just do it again and again and again. You don't have to just like a lot of times people win and then they immediately want to go back in. And a lot of times I don't think that's the way to do it. I think it's better sometimes to wait. Be a hunter and just enjoy your winnings. Let it settle. Give your brain time to think about the next winning pick. Don't just immediately jump. Because a lot of times when you immediately jump, it doesn't work out. You got to give yourself time, to make the next trade, to make a good trade. Found a smart trade, a sound trade. Eric says, I'm still a bit down. That's why I didn't. Yeah, well, then I wouldn't even think about selling if I was down. If you're down, why would you think of selling? You should be thinking about selling maybe when you get even or if you see a small profit. Then I would think about selling. But if I'm down, I wouldn't be thinking about selling in the red. Yeah, I wouldn't be thinking about selling in the red if I'm down. Frank says, using these trades to fund my new business idea, making money work for me. That's great, man. I love to hear that. Dylan says, been watching Patriot One like that tech. Told my wife about it. First thing she said, they need that in the States. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Ajpa, what's up, man? Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hope you're having a fabulous Friday. I just started turning on the camera 2.5 years ago. My dreams have started to come true. We're doing videos in studios and people know who we are. And I'll go to the Dominican Republic and people are wearing shirts that say Rich TV Live. If you're not winning, you're not watching. It's true. It's crazy. It's a dream, right? So I owe a lot of it to this sector. I owe a lot of it to YouTube. I owe a lot to you guys, YouTube. Thank you guys, man, for the opportunity, to be honest with you. And, man, it's been a trip. It's been a trip, man. It's been a war zone, though. So I need you guys to understand, okay? So the markets are a war. They really are a war. And it's kind of like good versus evil. You got the buyers that are the good, and you got the sellers that are the evil. And it's a war every day in the market. And sometimes the selling is more than the buying, the stocks go down. And some days the buying is more than the selling, and the stocks go up. And it's a war. It's a battle. So the companies need news to push it to win the battle, and then the bad companies need news to push it to win the battle. So it's like a war, right? So we have to really get very good at learning when they're losing, that's when we want to get in. It's the opposite. We don't want to get in when we're winning. We want to get in when we're losing the battles. And then when we're winning the battles, that's when we want to sell. That's how we can have unlimited wealth. Unlimited wealth. I think we need help all over the world, not just in the States. I think we need help everywhere for security. Yeah, I like Chiron Life Sciences, Scott. Yeah, it's a great Friday, Mark. Great Friday. BW says, heard Afria generated 100 million in Germany. Who else has big positions in Europe? Oh boy, lots of companies. I mean, everybody's getting a piece of that pie. Aurora does. Canopy Growth does. Zenobus is working in Europe. So many companies are working in Europe. Wayland is working in Germany. Still Canna is working in Romania and Poland. So many companies. So many companies. Joe Namaste says 20 years investing in stocks full time. Last 3 years, cannabis stocks have repeated cycle. Easy. Oh, so many messages. Easy money. They go up, fall, down, winter, rinse, repeat. It's so true. Yeah, Dylan Fraser says CC Pharma 20 million. And I heard that they picked them up for 20 million. Sorry, 100 million. CC Pharma made 100 million. And I heard Afria bought them for 20 million. Debbie says, Is UCNN's extraction capacity worth a look? I'm not familiar with UCNN. Frank says, what do you think about investing in a company like Sprott Inc., a gold stock in ETFs and other sectors with a 3% quarterly dividend? I think it's great. I think you need that for your portfolio for stability. So instead of keeping your money in cash, you put your money in gold. So while gold is going up, you're making money with your money. If you put your money in the bank and you just let it sit there, you're not making any money with your money. So by investing in gold or investing in silver or investing in real estate or investing in stocks or investing in cryptocurrencies, you have the opportunity to make money with your money. If you just put your money in a bank account, your money won't make you very much money. If you put it in a savings account, you'll typically get anywhere from like 1 to, in some countries you might get, I don't know, like some countries you might get 50% a year, but in countries like Canada, you're getting like 1 or 2% a year, right? At your bank. You're not getting much, 1, 2, 3%, 4%, depending on how much money you have to play with. And whatever you can negotiate, essentially. Afria paid $50 million for CC Pharma. So they paid $50 million for CC Pharma, but CC Pharma is bringing in $100 million of revenue on the books. So far it looks like a very good investment. All right, guys. If you guys aren't winning, you're definitely not watching. Thank you guys for being here with me on a fabulous Friday. Fantastic Friday. Congratulations to everybody that won today. Let's stay in our lane, guys. We've got momentum, Zenibus, Zoom Away Travel, Saniva, Hexo, Canopy Growth, Aurora Cannabis, Afria, Curaleaf, CanTrust. We're watching them every day. Oxley, Sproutly, Radiant Technologies. I'm watching them every single day. All these companies, Vivo, MedMen, Tilt, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. We got to stay in our lane, invest in the best, watch all the companies, and Planet 13. You guys know the picks, man. And we just stay in our lane, and we buy low, and we sell high, and we just keep making money. And we have freedom, we have fun. And the whole idea behind the concept of this platform is we work together to find winners, we make money, and we have fun, we make money. That's it. I got no hate for nobody. I love everybody, man. So have a great weekend. I love you guys all. Thank you very much. Smash the like button. Let's get it next week. I know it's been tough sledding the last few months, but hopefully this is a start of a resurrection, and hopefully we can just continue to rise up. Okay? Stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated on whatever's going on. If you guys have any breaking news, let me know. I find a lot of my information from you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You're making my dreams come true. I hope your dreams can come true. And man, if I can do this, anybody can do this. I'm just an average guy, single dad, trying to make it like everybody else. And I'm living my dream. So you can do it too. And it doesn't matter if you're 6 years old or you're 60 or you're 80 or you're 100. You can do this. Anybody can do this. Anybody can press a button and buy stocks. Anybody can turn on the camera and make videos. So anybody can do this. And I'm glad that you guys are here to join me on my journey. And I appreciate it. And it means a lot to me. And I hope you guys get everything that you came here for. And I wish you guys blessings upon blessings. Have fun with your friends and your family. If you want to spend some time alone, that's good too. And look into CBDs. I think that they're going to change the world. If you have an illness or you're tired or you have anxiety, try CBDs. They might change your life. Cannabis as well can help a lot of people in a lot of different ways. Cannabis research is getting very big. I believe and I predict it's going to be not just in the UFC, but you're going to see it in other sports as well. In 2019 and beyond, you're going to see Major League Baseball get on. You're going to see football get on. You're going to see the NBA get on. You're going to see the NHL get on. Watch, they're all going to get on. They're all going to get on board because it's helping people, okay? And that's what this is about. This is a cannabis enthusiast revolution. It's real. This is prohibition. This is legalization. And you get to be a part of it. And thank you for being a part of my journey. I would love to be a part of your journey, and hopefully we can all just grow something huge. I have a CBD company. I haven't even got it off the ground yet in America. I would love for you guys to be a part of that. Let's do that. And thank you guys, YouTube, for allowing us to tell our story and grow all over the world. I believe we've touched like over 100 countries that have watched Rich TV Live, which is just mind-boggling. Countries that you wouldn't even think about, never even heard of, are watching Rich TV Live. So in Indonesia and stuff, we've got Amanda, for example, and she's watching and she's telling her friends, and there's a community of investors in Indonesia that are growing. I mean, it's incredible. So yeah, it's unbelievable. Thank you guys, and have a great weekend. If there's any news, anything breaking that you guys hear, let me know. RichTVLive.com is my email. The website is, RichTVLive@gmail.com is my email. The website is RichTVLive.com. And guys, go subscribe. We're going to be having alerts on there. We're going to be building a membership. We're going to build a huge team, and I want you guys to be a part of this. And one day we're going to be on Netflix, and hopefully it's not too long, and people will be able to watch this on Netflix. And you guys will be a part of the story. Guys like Justin, guys like Andrew, girls like Amanda. You guys are part of this. You guys are all a part of this. Thank you. You guys that are here right now while we're live, you guys are part of this. Thank you guys. So if you ain't winning, you ain't watching. Dreams do come true. This cannabis sector will get bigger. Don't listen to the haters. I promise you it will get bigger. It will get better. And we will be here. On the red days, I will pull up. I promise you, on the red days, I will pull up. And then on the green days, I will also pull up and I will celebrate with you, the people. I'm out. Love you guys. Peace.